Libra, welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be exploring the messages that Spirit has for you in this moment. We'll be uncovering insights and guidance from the cards to light up your path. And this is a timeless reading and will reach you whenever it's meant to find you. So let's shuffle the cards and see what comes through. Hey Libra, so at the very centre of your reading, we have the card, the Ace of Arrows. Now, the arrows are all about things that we are passionate about, things that inspire us. It can be creative projects, or it could, even be your work or a relationship. So whatever applies to you at this moment, Libra, and what's brought you to this reading. But it's always the arrows as well. It's about, and it has an expansive feeling to it. So it can be broadening your horizons. So a job, say, that you really loved, or a relationship that could really make a significant change to your life, really. And what I see here is that you're having to use a lot of energy to stay centered, to stay grounded, and aligned with your higher self and spirit. So Spirit is acknowledging that you are doing this, or is encouraging you to do this if you aren't already doing that, Libra. So it's almost like that whatever it is that you're focusing on, you're having to hold the space to create this space to allow this to happen, is what I'm seeing. So to bring this manifestation through, you're having to stay very aligned, keep the energy fields open, allow this energy to flow. So say if it was a relationship, for example, to not try and force the issue, to not try and rush it. This would apply to anything, actually. But instead just allow it to come through at its own pace, with its own story and with its own energy. Because crossing it, we have the Six of Arrows, so more arrows. And this is about not being able to see the full picture. So maybe there is some anxieties for you, Libra, about not knowing how this is going to pan out. And this could be stressing you out and maybe making it difficult for you to hold the space for it to come through. It could also, we see a broken arrow here, so this is like past hurts, past damage that has been caused. So if you've been let down in a job before, or a relationship, and been hurt and wounded in the past, then this could be affecting the situation now and coming through for you. And I just have this sense of anxiety that we see this, almost this energy is like something has picked up speed, or will about to take speed, and I do see that it is happening for you and coming through for you, Libra. But you just need to stay calm and not freak out in a way that maybe let all the pieces fall into place, and don't try and force the issue. Because what we've got here, which is grounding and driving this reading, is the Hanged Man, or in this deck it's called the Vision. And this is about being able to see ourselves clearly. In this card, we see this woman here who is looking into a pool of water, who was able to see their own beauty, their true vision of themselves. So maybe there's some self-doubt that this situation is bringing up. If you feel maybe some issues around self-worth could be cropping up. Am I good enough for this situation, this person, this job? And it's about taking a different perspective as well, just like traditionally with the Hanged Man, that we are being maybe you're being held in a position where you're having to be patient and wait for this to come through, and kind of allow it to happen in its own time. And during that waiting phase, Libra, is you have to adopt a different perspective, is what Spirit is encouraging you to do. So if you can see it in a positive light, where maybe at the minute it's bringing you anxiety and it's viewed in a negative light, this waiting period, but actually it's giving you the opportunity to see things in a different way, maybe to see things clearly, maybe to do some self-reflection on your self-worth and get an understanding that you are worthy, you are, you know, beautiful here, you are capable, all of those things for whatever's coming through for you. Now, interestingly, we've got what's crowning your reading is the Tower, which is about things falling away. It can bring sudden losses, sudden shocks that come through that kind of shake the foundations of what we know and some kind of stability that we've become accustomed to in life. And then it can be that the landscape rapidly changes for us. And with the Tower, it's always the message that what's fallen away, it no longer serves you. So it might feel like something that you really don't want to lose in the time when it's happening, but on retrospect it actually turns out to be, you know, a blessing that didn't come through for you, or that didn't happen, and it's actually creating space for what is meant for you. I'm just going to pull a card just for a bit more info on that Tower there and how it kind of ties into the rest of these cards. You may know straight away, Libra, what this Tower moment was. Because it's in the position that it's crowning the reading, I feel like that this kind of was the catalyst, is what I'm seeing. So this Tower moment has happened, so it's not coming. I believe that it's in the past, and it's kind of it's like an umbrella over this reading, in the sense that it's driven this. Maybe you've been looking for, say, to expand your horizons because of you were maybe forced, if for some of you, if it was a job loss, for example, to look for other jobs, and then you found something that is actually much better than what you had before. Or if it was the loss of a relationship and now you find yourself looking with a new beginning with a relationship with someone, or that's what you're wanting to come through. Maybe you have someone on your mind who you feel like has come into the picture. But it was this Tower moment, this loss in the past, that was the catalyst for this, to where you find yourself now, Libra, is what I'm seeing. Just going to pull, oh, there we go, one more card for the, yeah. So we've got the Four of Pipes here, which is about, I feel like this was the life that you were building, that because of this Tower moment, maybe was completely switched up for you, Libra. So maybe you were in a committed relationship, living together even. This could apply to, you know, some of you, but whatever your story is, or you're on a certain career trajectory, and then suddenly something happened that brought that to an end, or shook the foundations of this union, or whatever life that you were building, the foundations of that were shaken. And now it's almost like a new beginning and a fresh start that you find yourself at, and you've kind of reviewed and changed your, actually what direction you want to go in, or maybe who that you want in your life. Like everything feels to have shifted because of this past Tower moment. Because in the past as well, we've got the Eight of Pipes, which is I see you going out into the world, feeling very strong and very confident as well. We see this lodge that this person is building as well, which is you. So it's like a very similar picture here of in the background. So this was your stability. This was something that you'd built, Libra, and maybe that's been rocked of late, and you've been through a period of upheaval. Now in the near future, we have this wonderful Dancer card, which is traditionally the World. And what I'm seeing is this is the world shifting for you. So you moving out of this hanged man waiting phase, and this kind of holding pen is what I'm almost hearing. It's like this holding situation where you're just really having to breathe through it and trust the process, wait for it to come through. And then this is the world where that cycle closes, the world turns and brings in this manifestation or the next phase for you, Libra, the next phase. And we see a harvest here as well. So it's about collecting, in a way, what you've collecting the harvest from what you've planted during this time of waiting and being patient and holding out through that, and then being rewarded kind of by through doing the right thing. You're reaping the benefits of that, Libra. Now in the advice position, we've got the 10 of Stones, which is about connected to material success, and it speaks about having, you know, a successful family home as well, or whatever that looks like to you, or a successful career. Whatever worldly success looks like to you, Libra, the 10 of Stones is about that. And what I'm seeing is here is someone, this is you, Libra. See, this is your energy with your gifts, with your things that are valuable to you, and the skills and the gifts that you have that are incredibly valuable. And what we see here is someone who is appreciating what you have, which I see has potentially been missing in the past. And the reason what brought this Tower moment was that your gifts weren't appreciated. And the advice, this is in the advice position, the 10 of Stones, and I feel like it's just a kind message, really, from a kindly reminder from Spirit to surround yourself with people who value you, and look out for any red flags this time around, this new cycle that's coming with the World card. Only let people into your space who value you, and understanding your worth, because those were questions that came up as well earlier about question your own self-worth. And yeah, so, and I'm seeing that you are being appreciated here, but it's also a message to only let those close to you that do really see your value. Now, external influences, we have the 8 of Bowls, which is an interesting card. This is people around you and their energy, and I'm seeing that they want to have a union with you, Libra, or they are in a place ready to commit to you, and they're looking to the future as well. So even if this was like a career reading, for example, for some of you, it's like whoever's on the other part, maybe in your new employment, that they want this connection with you, they want to invite you into this company, and they want you to be a part of this, and they see a future. Or for some of you, obviously this could be a romantic reading, and this is, again, this person wants to make a commitment to you. They see a future with you, looking out onto the horizon, and this is it has a very stable energy to me. It has a very hopeful energy as well. And they feel very open and receptive to you, Libra, so that's really wonderful to see. So that's, I think, coming through with this new phase of what you can expect, that there's like good energy around you that will be coming through, and a very receptive energy for you to bounce off and build this new chapter. Now, your hopes and dreams goes back to this really kind of arrows energy with the eagle, or the flyers that it's called, which is expansion. This card, we see this eagle who is flying high over the land and who has ascended. And I suppose through everything that you've been through, Libra, the challenges and the Tower moment and this waiting period has taught you a lot, and has also allowed you to reassess things. And I feel like that you've come out of it really wanting more, and that you do actually have, just like the Hanged Man, you have gained a new perspective as such, and you maybe want more, you have higher expectations for yourself, you have bigger ambitions. All of these things that I'm hearing that are coming through for you, Libra, of how everything that you've been through really has changed you, and you've grown as a person, and you have a bigger perspective, and you're carrying that through with you. And we end on this beautiful card. So this is in the likely outcome position, which is the Fool. And this is very much continuing on through this energy of your new chapter, Libra, that I see coming through for you, which is about new beginnings. It's about planting new seeds on this new journey that you find yourself in a kind of whole new world, really. And within that, there would be leaps of faith. There is taking some risks, but I feel that you're, Libra, very up for this. You'll be very ready for this and feel prepared. Like, it won't be scary to take risks in a way. I feel that because you're in such an expansive frame of mind, that you're ready to go and begin this new chapter that we see happening for you, and bring in that fresh perspective and that fresh energy that's come through to kind of build something entirely different, maybe, and entirely new from what was in the past for you, Libra. So overall, a very positive read for you, Libra. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe for all future readings. But wishing you all the best with this situation. Love and light.